Joining us on this channel, Sports 7 GH. There is breaking news on Mohammed Kudus transfer. Latest transfer news on the Blackstars player Mohammed Kudus. Which club is he moving to? What are the details and what is about to happen? We are going to bring you all the details in this video on this channel, Sports 7 GH. Also, we will look at some Blackstars issues, Ghanaian players issues, and then we'll look at some other news involving some Arsenal Football Club, some other clubs. All right, good. And then also, some transfer news. Yes, in Europe, all the details. No, bro, Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal. Charlie, right now, there looks like he has turned his back on Manchester United, and he's heading to Arsenal Football Club. How do we see the Arsenal team if they're able to get Victor Gyökeres? How do we think they will be able to compete in the English Premier League as well as the Champions League? We are bringing you all the details in this video on this channel. Do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section. Thank you very much for staying with us. According to the latest news coming in, Manchester City have opened talks with Inter Milan over Denzel Dumfries after Kyle Walker's departure was confirmed from the club. Now, Kyle Walker is moving from Manchester City to Burnley to go and play there. Okay. Now, Manchester City, you all know they have right back problems after Kyle Walker. No, one of the Rico Luis Kakra Koboho. Even this Portuguese midfielder, just say Angela Fasa. Okay, clearly there is a problem at the right back for Manchester City, and it looks like they are looking to get Denzel Dumfries from Inter, and that's a solid addition. A Dutch international, very solid right back. I'm sure he has the pace a little bit. And then he's very good when he's surging forward. He can score some goals. He can get some assists. It was said that Barcelona would be getting the player. That was what they were talking about. But Barcelona, they have a lot of right back options. And if you look at the quality of Dumfries, you don't get Dumfries and then Kunde, because Kunde has cemented a right back position in the last 2 seasons. He's done very well. So if you get Dumfries, who's going to be on the bench? Is it Kunde or Dumfries? And both of them, they are expected to be started. So if Barca, I'm not sure Barca is going to get him, and Manchester City will be a very good option for him. Now, the breaking news coming in, one of them is that Victor Gyökeres has finally said yes to Arsenal, and in fact, he has told Sporting Lisbon that they should only deal with Arsenal. He wants to join Arsenal. He has agreements with them, personal terms agreed until 2030, according to the Athletic. Okay, yes, the Athletic for no reporters. And of course, Fabrizio Romano is also reporting saying that there are a personal agreement between Arsenal and Victor Gyökeres has been agreed, and Arsenal are looking to go on and talk to the club. Okay, club to club agreement is what is yet to be made, and if that is achieved, then it means that it will be a here we go for Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal, and it looks like Arsenal will cough out money to get a striker. Yes, and I think it is good. I think Victor Gyökeres is good, or it will be a better option than Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko, what are you talking about? Benjamin Sesko, he is good, he is okay, but if you look at the performance of Victor Gyökeres over the season, over the last 2-3 years at Sporting Lisbon, and when he comes into the Champions League, maybe you say that, it's only the Portuguese. But when he comes into the Champions League, the performance of Victor Gyökeres is very glaring for everybody to see. But Sesko, no, Salzburg last season, they struggled in the Champions League. They couldn't even make out of the qualification rounds. And so, I think Gyökeres will help. And he's the proper poacher, number 9. He has played the English football before. It didn't really go well with Brighton, Money Idea. He went to Sporting, and then he's coming back again. I think he's going to deliver for Arsenal. Now, Arsenal will get a goal poacher who is assured of at least 20 goals a season, and even at least 20 goals in the Premier League. I think Arsenal for no Premier League, they can finally be coming home It will, because if you look at the numbers of Gyökeres, in all competitions, national teams near everything, he is able to score like 50 goals near the last year. He scored around 50 goals a season. That is remarkable. So let's say that his first season for Arsenal, he will not be doing well. He's going to get 30 goals or 35 goals in all competitions a season. Boga, that would be great. Okay, that would be so great for Arsenal. And I think they should cough out any amount of money to get Victor Gyökeres. And this morning too, Arsenal have announced the ZUBIMENDI. Okay, so their new defensive midfielder is here. He's going to be wearing the number 30 jersey for the Ghana's Arsenal Football Club. And also on Arsenal, they are looking to get in NONI MADUEKE from Chelsea. A lot of Arsenal fans are like, oh, Boga, why are we always signing from Chelsea? Me in particular, it is a concern for me because Arsenal in the last 5 years in the league has been better than Chelsea. Or let's bring it down because 5 years, let's say 4 years, they have been better than Chelsea. They've always been on top of Chelsea. So if you want to better your team, why would you be going those players down below you? Do you get a logic? So, okay, last season like this, Arsenal were way better than Chelsea. Okay, even in the Champions League, so why would you be going for a team you are lower than? But it doesn't really matter in that contest, okay? And this player is going to be a substitute. So if you are going for your rival's starting player to be a substitute or a backup for you, that is squad depth and strength and everything. And I think it is not bad at all. Just that somebody is saying that, an Arsenal fan is saying he thinks Arsenal should go for Antoine, SEMENYO, Ghana Blackstars player over MADUEKE because he thinks SEMENYO will deliver better than MADUEKE. And if you look at the season, they just ended season, that was the case. SEMENYO delivered better than MADUEKE, even in let's say comparatively in quote a lower club. So if they get Arsenal, or if he gets Arsenal, then it means he can deliver and deliver very well for the landing base club. Okay, so I don't know what Arsenal fans think about that, whether they should go for SEMENYO over MADUEKE. But don't forget that they've already had personal agreements with MADUEKE also. So they are yet to move to, in this coming week, the Arsenal will be very busy. This weeks and months there, because they are now going to negotiate with Chelsea for a transfer fee for MADUEKE. And then also they are going to negotiate with Sporting for a transfer fee for Victor Gyökeres, and that promises to be exciting. The FIFA Club World Cup is in the semi-final stages. The week we will be in, the semi-finals will be coming. Chelsea versus Fluminense, and then PSG versus Real Madrid. Yesterday, PSG and Real Madrid qualified to the semi-finals. Real Madrid they can't dare but they found the way to qualify, and that was good. In fact, for about 80 minutes of the game, they controlled the game very well. They controlled the game, creating all the decent chances. They scored 2 goals and protected their back very, very well until the last 10 minutes, where a lot of things changed and the game could have easily slipped away. The last kick of the game was a save from Courtois. But I'm sure that Real Madrid versus PSG is the game to watch. And maybe I see PSG going through, especially when Real Madrid's best defender, Houston, will not be available for the game. I see PSG going through and they will beat Real Madrid and beat them well. Chelsea may go through with Fluminense, but Chelsea, for no, their nemesis in the FIFA Club World Cup is Brazilian teams. If you look at their game versus Palmeiras, they were not really on top and dominating like that. But we wait and see how things go over there. Mohammed Kudus, very latest news coming in as we want to bring you the details, is that Mohammed Kudus is only in talks with Spurs. I catch him say Mohammed Kudus also called Spurs because Spurs they never go Kudus. Spurs they, but well, that is the team okwa ombrese obenyebi abo. That is the point I'm making. You will not struggle to get some to play because it is very clear. Look, all the teams who are looking for Kudus now, except Spurs and Newcastle, but it looks like Newcastle are not very serious about Kudus right now. But it is only Spurs and Newcastle that have a place at the right wing for Mohammed Kudus. When he goes, he just needs small competition, and then he will be the number 1 starter, or probably a starter at the club. Because if you look at Spurs, they right wing, you know, it's just Kulusevski that I know that he's performing and doing very well. And whenever even Kulusevski crowd, he can play as a number 10 near there. When Madison Money is not around, he can slot in as a number 10. So you can have a setup of Kulusevski as number 10, Mohammed Kudus as the right winger, the left winger going to is it Williams? Yes, the guy from Wales and former Nottingham Forest. And then you have the main number 9 in the shape of whether it is Richarlison or it is Solanke, all of. So do you see the setup I've just made? Because the likes of Son Money Adiano, the Spurs are trying to move away from them. Okay, and even if Son is around, his favorite position is the left wing. What does it? His favorite position is the left wing. The right wing, you know, it's just cool. If Madison more around, Matasamo, okay, Pape Matasamo around that. If they are not injured and they are around, they can be as a number 10, and then Kulusevski as the right winger, and then Son or Williams as the left winger, and you have the number 9 over there. Do you get it? But Madison injury prone, Papi Matasa injury prone. So some of the time or sometimes they use Kulusevski as the number 10, and even Kulusevski himself injury prone. Do you get it? So when Kudus was into the Spurs team, it is an easy thing for him. He is going to fight his way and probably be a starter, especially when the amount of money they are going to use to purchase him will be more than 50 million pounds. It means that you cannot purchase a player or buy a player for 50 million and come and put him on the bench. You are going to start the player, okay? Because don't forget that Spurs 50 million first bid of 50 million pounds to West Ham United have been rejected. So it means that they have to up their bid maybe to a 55, 65, 60 million pounds before West Ham will accept the bid. Okay, and if West Ham accepts a bid of 60 million pounds, you cannot say that you are going to bench the player. How can you bench a player of 60? Do you get the point? So Kudus will get a chance to. If you go to Chelsea right now, the competition at the right wing, you know, over too much and when you be a ball. If you go to Arsenal, Arsenal will never bench Bukayo Saka. Arsenal, Bukayo Saka is their boy. They are not going to bench him unless the lower league competitions. Yes, so that is why I think that Spurs is a very good. And according to Fabrizio, Kudus is only open to the. He's talking to just one club assistance now, which is Tottenham HOTSPUR. And unless the Tottenham for Nobema, another club, the Willian. I was like Tottenham, no money Willian. So money Willian and your agreement, you not Chelsea. So unless Chelsea Football Club will come into the conversation and come and snatch Mohammed Kudus from Tottenham HOTSPUR, or any other club can snatch Mohammed Kudus, but as it stands now, it looks like Kudus is moving to Tottenham HOTSPUR, and yes, the personal terms will not be a problem. Yes, of course, to Spurs bet money more money into any problem. But that is one of the big news coming in, and I think that for me, it's a very, very good move if it will go through for the Blackstars player Mohammed Kudus. Messi training him. Just Messi about 2 goals near there or Inter Miami. We need icon of the match. 9.7 ratings. 9.7. I know shape. Ghana versus South Africa will be coming on the 7th of July. That is tomorrow. Ghana versus South Africa. 5 p.m. in the Women's African Cup of Nations. The Women's African Cup of Nations started yesterday with Zambia and Morocco starting the competition. 2-2 the game ended. Former Black Queens coach Nora Haptor is coaching Zambia, and they were leading at every point in time, but the lead fell from their hands, and they drew the game. But Ghana Black Queens will be taking on South Africa in our first game. Our second game is versus Mali, and that will be on July 11th. 5 p.m. Ghana time, and then Ghana versus Tanzania will be on July 14th, 8 p.m. Ghana time. So in the next 1 week, Ghana Black Queens will be playing 3 games in the group stages, and if we are able to qualify out of the group, then we will go to the next round of the competition and try to compete and try to get some more money over there. Dalad Ibrahim visited the Sunyani prisons and gave back to the society. Sunyani Prisons, Dalad Ibrahim Foundation. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.